Hi, I'm back again. I'm here to do my persuasive speech, and this is about the need of integration of nuclear power in our energy infrastructure. Since the eve of aerosols, we have taken the measures to protecting our ozone layers, and since then we have done a lot of measures to protect our planet. I have lived here in the United States for more than 8 years, in Washington for more than 8 years, but 2 years in Hawaii. Um, the first thing that I have noticed is the measures of saving water. And since the 1990s, Mount Rainier ice packs around around the mountain has depleted tremendously. 2/3 of its ice packs have been reduced, and two of its biggest ice packs has been depleted completely, and that's full of fresh water that's being fed in our rivers below. And guess what? And guess what kind of resource is that? Water in the river. We also use that water for everything else, especially with power consumption. We use it on hydroelectric dams that we use to get electricity for each household in the state and in the area. So the need of nuclear power is really, really important, especially when we run out of those finite resources like coal, oil, water. Without those three, our power consumption will get passed to our power creation. We have three topics to discuss. One is power creation versus power consumption. As I've mentioned before, when we use up the finite resources that we use for electricity, we will run out of it eventually. And we have taken measures to reduce our reliability, dependability on those resources. Well, guess what? We're still dependent on it. We were not able to get past it to break free of it. So, the creation of nuclear power will help us to get free of it. And we'll be able to save the planet while doing so. Nuclear power has enough juice. One nuclear power has enough juice to power a lot of homes, to power a county. And how many households is that? There's a lot of them. And the United States, Washington State is a pretty big state as well. A few nuclear power will do the trick. So, depending on how many juice, how many energy it can produce, we can save a lot of finite resources while doing so. We can get free of wind. We can get free of oil, water, and coal, and just depend on solar, wind, and nuclear power. And with nuclear power, that's the biggest source of energy we could use if we integrated it in our energy infrastructure. Second topic is energy creation versus destruction. Considering how many finite resources we have used, we eventually use it to the point that it affects our planet. Our carbon footprint is immense, and we have a lot of things to prove it. So, with the creation of nuclear power, while it doesn't have an indirect carbon footprint, the creation of a nuclear plant has done so already. However, with a lot of resources that we have created, like cement, like metals, we only have a certain carbon footprint for each nuclear plant, and with the energy that we create with a nuclear plant, we'll be able to save even more carbon footprint. We'll be able to reduce it to a point that'll be manageable. And the more that we create, the better. Because not only that we are responsible with using nuclear energy, like United States military, in fact, we are able to create and use nuclear-based and nuclear materials, and also dispose of it. So there's not much risk involved. We have taken a lot of measures to protect ourselves. Third topic is infrastructure expansion. Um, with nuclear power in our hands, we will be able to power a lot of homes. The power plants, electric power plants, traditional hydroelectric dams, hydro electric power plants struggles struggle to sustain. And with that in mind, if we expand a few parts of the inhabited land for urban and military use, we'll be able to save a lot of resources with a nuclear power plant. And remember, we're responsible and we're capable of disposing nuclear material and nuclear waste at any time. So there's not much risk involved. So that's mostly it. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching.